Welcome to the Two Tunes podcast.
What's up?
I'm Bo.
I'm Brandon. It's the spookiest time of year.
Spooky.
Well, no, I'm not just talking about tax season.
Yeah. Anyways, no, this is November, man.
I know.
It's November 7th. I think. I forget.
Something
no.
like that.
Yeah, it is. It
Is
is.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
We record ahead of time. It's not technically.
Well, I
Halloween
think
yet.
I think you have to record ahead of time.
Yeah, but like,
Always.
what if it was actually live?
I don't know. I mean, we could do that. We could do.
No, thank you. That'll be too hard. We work on Tuesdays.
No, but it wouldn't be on Tuesdays. Like it would be a live stream today, like right now,
Sure.
and like for our
The Patreon. Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, sure.
Pledge $5 million.
No, man. You just don't want to be on video? Is that
Yeah,
it?
correct.
Okay. I was featured on the East Middle Facebook,
You don't even go there.
but I was over there for a day
Oh.
in the morning, and then I came back here, and then I went over there in the afternoon and showed some kids what music tech is.
Nice.
Promotion. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, I'm like, I'm here for this, and I kept like, what's my name? What's the class that I'm trying to promote you to? and then I don't want to mention the teacher's name, not because they're bad at all, but
Sure.
just because I don't want to,
I don't want to dox anybody.
yeah. But then at the end, she's like, you can also take piano and guitar and this and that. And I'm like, crap, should I have been like promoting the whole department? So then at the end of the day, it was like, and you can take guitar and piano. But also their ninth period is short because of dismissal. They get out at like 25.
What?
Yeah, exactly. But they started at 40, 42.
Oh.
Something like that. It was weird. Like I went over there
Yeah.
before I was even supposed to start the day here.
Interesting.
Anyways, what have I done?
What do we do here?
We talk about Two Tunes
Eventually.
and eventually,
Yeah.
but the beginning is just talking about our lives, which we did for 40 minutes that
Yeah,
we didn't
before.
want to.
No, that shouldn't have been on the record.
No, definitely not. Entertainment stuff. You've seen The Bear?
Uh-huh.
I started watching The Bear.
Yeah,
It's on Hulu.
Yeah.
Can't watch it right now
Oh, yeah,
because
it
the
is.
Disney bundle is being messed up right now because I did some phone stuff. But I was on the Christmas episode, which is the longest.
Yeah.
Is it that good? I haven't watched it all. Obviously,
it's like a movie,
it's an hour long.
but like it's like a whole movie plays out
Isn't
in
it?
that hour.
It's got all the stars.
It's intense, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got all the stars.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Sigourney Weaver?
No.
Who was that?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, they're twins, right?
Jamie Lee Curtis. Who else is in that?
The guy who was Better Call Saul.
Oh, Bob Odenkirk. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it. And then the guy, he's a comedian and he talks.
Oh, John Mulaney.
Yeah, John Mulaney.
It's like all coming back to me. I'm like trying to piece together.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah Paulson.
Yeah, Sarah Paulson's in it. Like all the stars.
Yeah.
are
Well,
in it.
this whole season,
The second season.
the second season. Yeah, it's a lot of guests like Will Poulter.
Okay. I haven't seen
Olivia.
I guess the we'll call it the movie, the Christmas
Uh-huh.
episode is like where they start to up the people who are in it. I think.
Yeah, but like Will Poulter was already in it.
I don't know who that is.
He was when the guy goes to Europe to study.
Yeah.
He's the British guy that he's talking to.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know who
He's
that
like a
was.
big time movie star guy now.
Oh, is he? I
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
But he's in it. Those folks from the Christmas episode.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's been a while since I watched it. Who else? I had somebody else on the tip of my tongue. I was gonna say. I don't remember. There's just a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Bunch of
Like the
famous
first
people.
season I liked, and then the money thing, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like he just hit it. Like, why?
So he was stashing money because he was
Yeah.
not altogether there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
I
Even the fact that like John Bernthal's like the brother and like he's only in it like kind of,
yeah,
and then like
but he was in the first season.
yeah, you'd see like little flashbacks or whatever.
Yeah.
But Olivia Colman, that's the other person I was gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know that person.
She's in it. She's in it too.
Really bad. I watched Saturday Night Live last night.
With Nate Bargatze.
Yeah.
I want to watch that. I didn't watch it.
I watched it
live,
this
but
morning.
yeah, I like him as a comedian.
It was weird, his opening monologue. I'm like, who is this guy? Is this guy like, is he? Well, who is,
Yeah, it was
I
kind
don't
of
know.
interesting because he's like I'm not in the world of comedy, but like I know
Yeah.
enough about comedy. Like I know who he is and whatever. And like I think he's like decently big. But
If
I was surprised when he was hosting SNL. I was like, oh, that's cool.
But Foo Fighters played,
Nice.
so I was like, I gotta watch that.
Yeah.
And then they had her with playing with the Foo Fighters.
Her, like as in the artist. Her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her. H-E-R.
Yeah.
Because at first I'm like, I have no idea who that is, and then my wife looked it up. It's like, it's her. H-E-R. Oh, her. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. She played with the Foo Fighters. She wasn't in any skits. Dave was in a skit. It was like a country song called like Lake Beach.
Okay.
And like all the stuff that like is nasty about like if you don't live in a big city and you don't live on one of the coasts, you're gonna hang out on a lake
beach.
on a lake
Nice.
beach, and
That's
it was
funny.
that. But then like he's in it, and he like has like a giant firecracker, or probably just like an explosive, like an M80, and he lights it and he blows off his hand, and then like they're doing all this crazy stuff at the lake beach. And then the next day, they're all in church, and he's the preacher. It's just like, what?
There was a sketch last week. I caught it on YouTube.
I
But
only watched some of it last week.
Bad Bunny was hosting.
Yeah.
The one where they're nuns. Did you see that one?
No,
Oh my gosh. Can I spoil it for you?
go for it.
It's really funny. So the premise is, so they're checking it. It's all these nuns, and they're getting, and Bad Bunny is one of the nuns, and Bad Bunny, like, he's a man. He's got this beard and like
Yeah.
deep voice and whatever. But the premise of the sketch is that someone has infiltrated their convent and is posing as a nun and is having sex with all the other nuns.
I wonder who it
And they keep cutting. And he's like, we got to find out who this is. Like, we got to figure out what's going on here. And it's like very clearly,
Yeah.
it's him, right?
Yeah.
And like all the nuns, it's also very clear that like all the nuns are like into it. They're like, oh no, like this, yeah, he's really giving it to it. Like it keeps
Yeah.
getting funnier and funnier. And like
Yeah.
the one nun who's like mad about it, and they're like, well, maybe if you got laid, like you would be okay with this or whatever.
Yeah.
So they keep going on the thing, and like they get to the build up of like they're going to reveal who it is. And again, it's like very obviously going to be Bad Bunny or whatever.
Yeah.
And then this other nun comes out, and they're like, sorry, it was me the whole time. And they're like, Sister Kevin, and it's Mick Jagger. Like
Oh, yeah.
actual Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger was in an earlier sketch. He was in a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
The one was like they were shooting
Because he's just like friends with Lorne Michaels.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
was just probably just in town or whatever. And like,
the sketch that I guess I stopped at was they were shooting a telenovela, and like
Oh, yeah.
one of the actors, their character's name was Latina. So she kept coming out and saying all the, like, because it's in Spanish, and she would just say, it's like, it's one line, I got it.
Yeah.
And like just kept messing up the whole time. It's like, what are you doing? But then they would slap each other, and there would be sound effects. But the whole thing, most of the sketches were in Spanish.
oh, interesting.
There was one of Christopher Columbus, and then like Christopher Columbus comes back to Spain, Portugal.
yeah, Spain. I think.
I don't know where he was really supposed to be from. With a name like Columbus, you don't think of
I think it's Colombo, and it got
probably.
co-opted or whatever.
But he comes back and he's like, and we got this, and it was a turkey, and I was like, what the hell is that? Like, because it looks ugly, and it's like,
Yeah.
why would we want that? That doesn't make any sense. And then it's like, oh, and we've got these horses or whatever, and then it's a llama. And it's like, you got an ugly, and then the one, it was Bad Bunny and somebody else who's also like famous. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
And he's like, why would you like get us an ugly horse? Like, we don't want an ugly horse. And then they get a pumpkin, but it's like one of those like warty pumpkins. It's like,
Oh,
why
yeah.
does it have like genital warts all over it? It's like, you brought all this stuff, and then it's like, and then we brought gold. It's like, you should have led with that. But this is also all in Spanish.
yeah.
So
Nice.
it was an interesting sketch, and I think it was who's the guy that plays drums who was on Saturday Night Live that also did Portlandia?
Fred Armisen.
Yeah, I think he was the other guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
he
it was
speaks
the
Spanish as well.
one white guy who's like in all of the sketches. But mostly I watch it for Weekend Update, which are always hilarious.
Well, I usually catch those on YouTube.
And then the one girl who's always on Weekend Update, and like her job is just to like make fun of. I mean, everybody's job on Weekend Update is to make fun of Colin Jost. Mm-hmm. But when she comes on and is like, and then it's like, oh, Colin, and then they have an article like what he just said is like Colin Jost doesn't like gay people.
Oh yeah,
it's that girl. I like. She's great.
Mm-hmm. I know who you mean. I can't think of her name.
And then. The other thing that I watched, have you ever heard, and I'm not going to ruin anything, have you ever heard of the movie Remember Me with Robert Pattinson and Emily DeRaven?
Yes.
Do you know the ending?
I don't know anything of it.
Okay.
Don't spoil
It's on Freevee.
Okay.
Which is free television.
Yeah.
And you can watch it for free, hence the name Freevee. You should watch it.
Okay.
Don't look anything up about it.
Okay.
It's not a great movie, but it's got a great ending because you don't know what the whole movie is setting up this last thing, but it's not setting up this last thing. Like it's setting up the relationship so that the ending is like, oh my God.
Gotcha.
So go watch it.
Okay.
Everybody go watch Remember Me.
Okay.
It's really good.
Cool.
Are you going to go see it?
Maybe.
You really should.
I don't have much time to do anything, but sure.
Yeah. So I watched it, and I knew the ending beforehand. And I'm like, but it's still like, oh wow. But I like knew things, and then you see little clips of things that like kind of give you hints at what it is.
Yeah.
So, and then it's like blatantly obvious. It's like, yep, it's this thing. Mm-hmm. Anyways. So we're here to talk about Two Tunes, unless you want to
recap SNL sketches.
Yes, they're hilarious.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So I'm first. This is our covers episode.
Yes.
So initially, this was not. I mean, the song was the same for me, but it was a different version.
Oh, interesting.
So the song is "Such Great Heights," originally by the Postal Service, aka
Ben Gibbard. Dintel or whatever.
I don't know.
Isn't it?
I don't know.
Like
I don't know.
DNTEL.
I don't know the other guy's
It's like
name.
I think that's his like stage persona.
Okay. But I was gonna do the oh crap, what's the ska band that damn, I can't remember it now.
They covered this song?
Yeah.
Suburban Legends.
No. Streetlight Manifesto.
Oh, okay.
They do it where that beginning part on the original it's all on horns.
Nice.
So Such Great Heights. But I'm doing the Iron Wine version specifically from Garden State soundtrack.
Right.
Because that's where it lives in my mind.
Yeah.
And gives me feels of 2002. 2000. Did it come out in 2002?
Seems about right.
2001, 2002.
Yeah.
So here's a bit of the original from Postal Service. Isn't this like a cell phone commercial?
I don't know, maybe.
Like, didn't they use this? Or like Capital One?
Maybe.
And the reason, do you remember why they're called the Postal Service?
Because they would mail the stuff back and forth or whatever.
Yeah, the tapes.
Yeah.
Before Pro Tools and the internet.
I still love this album so much. I've listened to it.
It's a good album. I mean, didn't like this album and
Transatlanticism come out around the same time?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm thinking it's a sign, but the freckles in our eyes are mirrors.
I might have. I don't totally remember, but I might have like. I think I knew about Death Cab for Cutie, but like didn't really listen to them. And then I heard this.
Yeah,
I
this
got
came
real
first
into
for
this,
me.
and then I was like, and then I went back.
Like we could have just had this song on
Yeah, it's
by
a great
itself.
song.
This is a great song.
Hearing little details that I
Yeah,
forgot about and different things.
or just never noticed.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's just like a lot of not noticing things. We'll go to the chorus. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great song. Mm-hmm. And then Iron Wine. I don't know anything about Iron Wine.
It's one guy.
Is it?
Yeah, isn't it mostly?
American singer and songwriter. Yes, it is. It's one guy.
Yeah.
I thought it was a band.
I mean, maybe he tours with a band, but I always think of it as just one bearded guy with a guitar.
One bearded guy with a guitar. Yeah, Sam Beam, the bearded guy, born in Chaplin, South Carolina.
Born from the
swamps. Chapin. It is Chapin, not Chaplin. Chapin, where his father worked in land management and his mother was a school teacher. So we have something in common. School teachers. Yeah, I'd say he's folk-ish. Mm-hmm. Yeah, folk rock.
Yeah.
So
I know maybe a couple of his songs, but I could not tell you them off the top of my head.
Yeah, this is the only song I really know by them, and obviously it's a cover. And it was on the Garden State soundtrack, as I said before, which is one of the earlier movies that had the pixie manic
pixie dream girl.
Yeah. Which I fell right into at that time.
Have we talked about Carnival Row?
No.
It's a good show.
It's on
Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
They made a second season, which I was glad.
Yeah.
But Cara Delevingne is literally a manic pixie dream girl.
Oh, yeah.
She plays a pixie.
They probably this is a trope that's going on. It's like, you're going to be a pixie and manic.
I mean, she's not manic. She's...
Yeah. No, I got it.
Yeah.
That was all the rage in the early 2000s. Mm-hmm. So here is the Iron and Wine version, which is the exact opposite, I would say. Like the first one is super electronic and kind of upbeat a little bit.
Stripped down.
And this is the one way you can go with it, but I think it's... And also the recording quality.
Yeah.
Might have just been 2 microphones and be like, just play.
Yeah.
And then we'll overdub the harmonies.
Yeah.
Even though it's shorter than the original.
Is it really?
It is.
Feels long because it's so much slower.
It drags the song on because of the...
Yeah.
Thinking it's a sign that the freckles in our eyes are mirror image.
You could... I know it's not... Given the time, it's not... It wouldn't be like... It could be recorded on a cell phone. But it might be like... No, I just had a tape recorder and I decided to play
it's
it.
Super lo-fi, but not lo-fi.
And also listen to his voice. You can hear all those little pops.
Yeah.
It may seem like a stretch, but it's thoughts like this that catch my troubled head when you're away, when I am missing you.
Even like the harmonies, like I guess they're overdubbed.
Yeah.
But it just sounds like somebody else.
Yeah, it's right
is
there.
Just there.
It probably was like, oh, I got it like a 4-track.
Yeah.
Let's do the guitar on one track, we'll do the main vocal, and then I'll do some harmonies. And then all with the same microphone.
I wonder how many people this was their first experience with this song.
Probably a lot since that movie.
I mean, like that Postal Service album was huge, but you figure like there's a certain cross section of people that maybe just missed that and whatever.
But everything looks perfect from far away. Come down now, but we'll stay.
My one criticism is that "Stay" is so square that it just lands like right on the beat.
Yeah.
It could be a little syncopated.
It's all on your machine, but the persistent beat that sounded thin upon listening, and that
Like reading the words and like now like the way he's saying some things.
Yeah.
It's like that's a weird way of saying that.
Yeah.
shrillest high.
some interesting like lyricism and stuff in this. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like
especially this version because it's so slow.
Yeah.
Like because the Postal Service version is so fast, like you can get those words in one breath.
Yeah.
With this, it's really hard to do that. So you're just like go, and then you have to like take a breath in the middle of a word.
Yeah. I'm just curious. I'm gonna look up his Spotify, the Iron and Wine.
I bet it's number 1.
I would think so.
Oh yeah, and there's a mandolin. So there's your 4 tracks.
Yeah.
Acoustic guitar.
Oh,
mandolin.
it's not. Well, it's not on their top 5.
Top 5?
Yeah. Album was this on? Because he put it on an album then, right?
I'm listening to the hiss.
Yeah.
So it probably was
there's also
recorded.
that thing of like it just sounds like it's just like in a room
Yeah.
with whatever stuff happening. Did he put this on an album?
Maybe it's only on.
He had to have put it on an album.
Well,
Maybe not.
Maybe it only exists
Apparently not.
on this soundtrack. Oh wow, he did he released a whole bunch of archive series volumes.
Well, this is
of
on.
stuff.
Okay, so the link you sent me. What the heck?
It's from
Around the Well. It's from that album, 2009. He didn't put it on an album until then.
hold on a second. That's a B-sides and rarities collection.
Oh, there we go. How do I see how many plays it has? Is that something I can see?
I don't know. I'm wondering if it's even mentioned on his.
Do you have Spotify on there?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I'm looking at it on my phone and I can't see streams it has.
Garza advertisement for M&M's. This was in an M&M's commercial or advertisement, and in the film and soundtrack. The version was later used in 2006 Ask.com advertisement and eventually released as a single in 2006, backed with recordings of The Trapeze Swinger and Naked as We Come, made for Radio Vienna.
Okay.
That's all it says on Zos Wikipedia. Then unreleased song, rather than being included in the track, was it? Oh, wait, what? The track was initially included as a B-side of the original version by the Postal Service. That's an interesting thing. It's like, here, we'll put out a single, and it's got the Iron and Wine version on it.
Yeah. It must be buds and like, hey, we're writing this song.
Well,
And
his
he was like,
first
oh, that's cool.
His first album was in 2002, and this came out in 2002. So it's like right on the way up, kind of thing. So it was like, yeah, interesting. I heard that.
Yeah, it was my elbow.
You're getting old, man.
I know. Cool. Anything else?
Not from me.
All right, my song.
Yeah.
So I know in the past we've talked about Billie Eilish.
We've totally talked about it was a weekly
It was like
staple.
Yeah. So here's a cover of a Billie Eilish song called "Bad Guy." I'm gonna play the original,
So here's the original.
which I love this song too. So this is one of her early hits, I think.
Yeah, like her first. Well, the second.
I don't know. Yeah.
Second. I'd say Ocean Eyes was probably number one.
White shirt, now red.
I haven't listened in these types of headphones ever. So that kick
This
drum
also
sounds
is like
like
such a good example of like distillation of like Billie Eilish. You know what I mean? Like all the production stuff and like all the cool vocal things and like
Yeah.
also that like just the way her voice is like that it's so
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ready for the hold on, I'm gonna pause it for a second. So in the next bit here,
Yeah.
there's gonna be like kind of a hi-hat type sound. And do you know what it is?
No.
It's the walking sound in Australia.
What?
So you're a tough guy,
But-
like you really
but-
rough guy, just can't get enough guy,
just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama say.
They sampled a walk like there's a sound that when you cross the streets in Australia.
Oh, okay.
And
the walk symbol.
Yeah,
okay.
the sound.
The sound. Yeah.
So
gotcha.
they sampled it.
Interesting.
Sad
know that.
type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh.
That
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm the bad guy.
that's
Cool.
all you get from this.
Yeah. Good tune though. There's a version with Justin Bieber I also like.
Okay.
Anyway, so this one's kind of cool, my cover, because it's not like we've had pop punk covers of things before.
Yeah.
And it generally makes a good cover version of something.
Yeah.
This one I think is so much more interesting though, because it is literally done in the style of Blink-182 from the like Take Off Your Pants and Jacket era.
Mm-hmm.
And this band, so it's stylized or written as new.wav, like WAV, like the wave file. And even I think like one of their handles on something is like new.wav, like the word dot is in there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to say it's new.wav or new wave, but new.wav. Anyway, it is, hang on, I had his name pulled up here in a second. Let me find it. It's basically one guy.
Is it
And-
the YouTube guy?
What YouTube guy?
Because it Alex something. I know it's not him.
I don't know. Cameron Hurley. And Cameron Hurley plays guitar in the band We Are the In Crowd and also plays for Avril Lavigne. And then is new.wave. And their thing was that they were basically like doing covers in the style of certain bands, but from like a particular album era. So like they have some from Fall Out Boy, but it's like, here's the Take This to Your Grave era, Fall Out Boy covering this song, and here's this era of Fall Out Boy or whatever, and here's this era of Blink-182 and stuff, and they're pretty cool. This one I think is one of the better ones because it just sounds so perfectly Blink-182 from that era to me. Like it's got all the elements, and you hear like little things from like Rock Show and other songs off that album that I can't think of at the time. But it's kind of cool. He also just recently, as new.wave, did a full cover of Dude Ranch.
Yeah, I saw
Like
that.
the whole album and stuff, which is kind of cool.
Isn't this?
I have not listened
This is
to that
on
yet,
it.
though.
This is on that record.
Oh, is it?
And then I read that, like it's Dude Ranch, but recorded as Blink in the Jerry Finn era of production.
Oh, okay. Sure. I didn't read too much about it.
So,
I just have known this single for a couple years
Yeah.
and been into it, and I keep kind of forgetting to bring it when we do a covers episode.
Well, here you go.
So this
Bad
is
guy.
Finally it.
New
yeah.
.wave.
Like it's already Blink-182.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, have you listened to the new album?
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah, it looks okay.
It's Blink.
Yeah, is it?
My blood and no sleeping. You're on your tippy toes, creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thanks.
Just think, it's a good cover. First
Yeah.
of all, I think. And
I think
then-
Travis would have gone harder.
Yeah.
You're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough.
There'd be more hi-hats there.
Yeah.
And I'm the bad type. Make your mama sad.
Yeah.
Take your girlfriend mad type. Might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy.
Pulling that over from the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I just think it's so clever and so well done. Like,
Yeah.
again, it's like a good cover on its own, and then the fact that you're also adding that extra element of imitating a specific band.
I like it when you take control, even if you know that
He kind of has a bit of Billy Joe
You
in
hear
his
that.
voice.
Yeah. Yeah, like some of the other covers, like the Fall Out Boy ones and some other ones, like they're good. They're not as good to me. Like his
Yeah.
voice just fits so well with that kind of Mark Hoppus. Yeah, a little bit of Billy Joe in there too.
Yeah.
I'm the bad type. Make your mama sad type. Make your girlfriend mad type. Might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad.
I just thought about the other guy you were talking about from like YouTube and TikTok
Yeah.
who does different covers and stuff.
Yeah.
His are also very good and clever. And
He released a country. Country
Yeah.
goes punk, pop punk,
Yeah.
and pop punk goes country.
Yeah.
I like when you get mad.
This part is also like the whole thing is very Blink, but like
No, yeah.
it's just
You're alone. You said she's scared of me. I mean, I can't see what she sees, but maybe it's 'cause I'm wearing your clothes.
Wait a second. I'm gonna go. Well, we'll finish it and then I'll go back.
yeah. Even the background, like the slower background compared to the
Yeah.
go all the way through.
Yeah. Gotta. Okay. Now I'm gonna. I don't know if this is gonna. I heard something and I want
Okay.
to double check it.
All right.
I can't see what she sees, but maybe it's 'cause I'm wearing your clothes.
So they have. You can hear the metronome.
Oh, interesting. Is that what it is, or is it a bottle?
The.
Oh, you hear it more than. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
I don't really understand why they put it in there though. I'm not.
I think it's just like a little outtake. Like he went to sing the
Yeah.
other section, but it's supposed to be like a break.
Yeah.
That's a joke or whatever. I don't know. It's like a Blink thing. Yeah.
I wonder if I have it on here.
Be
I
silly
don't
or
think I do.
whatever.
No, I don't have it on here. But the newest single, or maybe it's the second single from the new record, the one where the video they're dressed up like the Ramones.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, but you listened to the record.
I listened to some of it. Tom's voice sounds weird. Mark didn't sound great on a couple things else. I don't know. It did not grab me.
Yeah.
That's okay because I'm not going to spend like $200 to go see them on tour. So
Who are they touring with though? Aren't they touring with like Green Day?
I don't know. No, I just mean like when they came through like a few months ago,
Yeah,
and it was
but
like
that was just like it was
crazy
just
expensive.
them.
Well, it's
though.
that Turnstile's with them. Like they were the headliners.
Yeah.
I wanted to go see Turnstile, but I wasn't going to pay.
Would you
whatever
pay
price it was?
Would you pay Let's say $250 for Blink-182 and Green Day?
No,
Okay.
I don't think I would pay that much for any concert.
Okay. I went to
I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't.
Yep.
I can't think of a band. I
That's
don't
okay.
know. If the Beatles from like 1968 somehow transported here, yes, I would pay $250 to see them. The tickets would be way more than that, but that's what I would be willing to spend.
Taylor Swift.
Everybody could have just waited, gone to the movies for $15.
Yeah, I heard they're crazy too. Though, like that whole experience.
Yeah, because people are like, it's like a concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah.
Like what you like.
So this.
I've been saying I was like, I will go see the Eras Tour concert movie, but I want to wait a few weeks.
So you're the only person in the theater.
Yeah, I just want to like go on and see it and enjoy it.
She's officially a billionaire.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you listen to the 1989
No.
Taylor's version? I did.
No.
That's the one I was waiting for because I like that album.
I need to like go through.
I have a complaint, Taylor Swift.
Oh,
I know
oh,
you're listening to
oh.
this. I know you're listening. Actually, a complaint and then a suggestion. So my complaint is in Blank Space, you know the song Blank Space? All right, blank space, baby. And then there's a pen click.
Yeah.
Because she's about to write your name.
Yeah.
The pen click in the new version, in Taylor's version, not as good. Find a better pen click, Taylor.
Okay.
Second thing,
Here,
this is my
hold
suggestion.
on.
That's better. You can have
Wait.
that one for free, Taylor. Wait, hang on. There you go. You can
And
have
then
that
do we
for
want
free.
the out?
Yeah. Anyway, she has. So what she's been doing on some of these is like from the vault.
Yeah.
So like songs she hasn't released or whatever.
B-sides.
Yeah. So she's got one on here called Suburban Legends.
Yeah, isn't about what's his face?
I don't know. But what it should do is feature the band Suburban Legends.
Oh. Does she even know the band Suburban Legends?
But you know what I thought about? I was like, you know what's going to be kind of cool for them, I hope, is that when people search that song, that they pop up and then people go, oh, who's this?
Yes.
Do you know? Like, I hope that happens.
But remember the Beyonce song, Church Girl?
Oh, yeah. Didn't that...
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, we knew about it because we're
Yeah.
Church Girls. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Church Girls, did you get your...
I did. I got my least of all thing. I got the...
Which song?
Were you aware of that company beforehand?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, because I have a Zach Brock one. There's so many, and I forget about them.
We should tell the
so there's a
listeners
company
what's
called
going-
Lista Vol, Leesta space VAL, so Least of All Records. And what they do is bands come in and record straight to vinyl, basically.
I think that's the idea.
And so they'll do so many takes of a song. They only do like 2 or 3 songs usually, and they'll do so many takes of it.
It's not true.
What?
For this, it's 3 songs. There
Yeah.
was another one on that list that had like 20 songs.
Oh, really? Okay. But see, then they might do less. So
Yeah.
like they're going to do 3 songs, but they might do 10 takes of those 3 songs.
Yeah.
But like when they do 20 songs, they might only do 1 take. So, but anyway, the whole point is that they come in and they do a direct to vinyl thing, and then you can own that. And so like Bo bought which one? Nightmare Nights.
Yeah.
And I bought I Hate This House. And the one that Bo gets and the one that I get, those are 1 of 1. They may do it 7 times, right?
So I don't know. And I asked Marielle.
Yeah.
They didn't respond because they're down in festing.
Yeah.
So they're busy. But I was like, do you record? Do you play the song and then it goes on the disc?
Yeah.
Or do you play the song and then that recording goes to different discs?
No. They play the song multiple times. I'm
Okay.
fairly certain.
So if there was 100, they would have to play that song 100 times.
100 times.
I
I think there's a cap. I think they it doesn't
yeah.
say, but there's a cap on it,
Yeah.
I think. And like
my hope is that they say, all right, this one's for Bo.
they won't.
No. Like, will they say, we're making this for this person? Because there is going to be a note.
Yeah, I forget. I have to look at the one. Well,
But that would be funny.
here's the thing.
I mean-
the one that I have is not I didn't pre-order it. I bought it after the fact.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, we still have this."
Yeah.
So I don't know what it's like when you pre-order it.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I do know, like, again, I'd have to look at the one that I have at home and see, like, what comes with it that it says. It'll say, like, take 7 or whatever
Yeah.
of it, however many they,
so this
they
is
do.
this is the 7th. Well, this comes out on the 7th.
So they will have recorded already on
On the
November
4th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's great. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really cool.
And even
unique,
just like if go to their website, what is it? Oh,
least of all, Leesta. That's all one word. Vol, VALL. It's like least of all is the whole idea. But
yeah. So go to that website, and if you see a band that you know or you like,
Yeah.
or just like listen,
I will say their website's a little hard to navigate
It is.
sometimes because even the Church Girls one, where you go to like upcoming
yeah,
pre-order, it wasn't there. You
I
had to,
just
like
went through
search.
the-
Well, you had to like search Church Girls,
Uh-huh.
and then it comes up. But it was kind of strange that way. But yeah, there's so many different people on there. It's crazy. And
I think it's a great idea.
A lot of them are not super well known, which
Mm-hmm.
is whatever. But yeah, it's a really cool thing. So yeah, as soon as I saw that, I hadn't had a chance to message you about it because I was like, this is like right up our alley. It's a band we both really like and a unique record.
Yep,
You know,
I got it.
because I even thought about it. I was like, we get paid on Monday. Do I get the other one? Because
Well,
I was
technically already
between
paid.
because I was between Nightmare Nights and
Yeah.
I Hate This House because I like both those songs. Man, if they would have done Telepathic Minds, I'm like, give me 4 of them. I love that
I
song.
thought about getting
I
more
love
than
that song
one.
so much. I might still. Let me pay some bills over the next.
You know what did come out that
Few
I'm
days.
not getting that I really want though?
Yeah.
The 30th anniversary of In Utero
Oh,
on vinyl.
okay.
With a book
Oh.
and vinyl, 2 live concerts on vinyl.
Jeez.
It's like $400.
That's too much money.
Yeah, and I'm like, my friend got it, and I'm like, I want that, but it's way out of. It's like it's got a bunch of stuff. It's like it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
It would be worth it to me.
Well, it's like I
But
bought
not right now.
the 5 Iron Frenzy like retrospective vinyl thing.
Yeah.
That's like $250.
Yeah.
That is worth it to me. It's like 12 records.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
Done.
like just physical value it's well worth the price.
Yeah.
The sentimental whatever extra value even more to me. Also, I was able to pay in installments, which was really nice.
I bet I could too.
I love
here.
that there's so many places that use like Afterpay and different stuff now. Like it's so much nicer. I'm like, yes, I don't have $250 to pay for that right now, but I do have $50 over the next couple months to pay that. So,
So
good stuff.
$359.99, 8 LPs, super deluxe.
Yeah.
180 gram pressed on vinyl, plus 5 B-sides and bonus tracks, newly remastered, 2 complete concerts from Los Angeles 93 and Seattle 94, plus 6 bonus live songs from the tour, 72 total tracks, 53 unreleased tracks, bonus items, an Angel on acrylic panel, 48-page book with unreleased photos, new 20-page fanzine, LA gig poster litho, 2 ticket stubs, replicas.
2 ticket stubs.
Yeah,
How are they guaranteeing that?
they're not like they're
Like reproductions.
They're reproductions.
Oh, well,
Replicas of the promo Angel model. Angel Mobile. 3 gig flyers, all access tour limit, and 4 backstage passes. So, like, yeah, it's a shit ton of stuff.
yeah.
And my friend got it, and I'm jealous that he got it. But I'm also like, I don't have that money.
Yeah. There's I think I've talked about Vinyl Me Please before, the subscription service that I'm still technically a part of. I may go out of it soon. But they've been doing these, like, they call them anthologies, and it's like a collection of different things. It's either from a specific artist or it's from like a label. And they have one for Impulse Records, which is a label I really love.
Yeah, we talked
and
about
I
this.
collect their stuff, but it's like that price as well. And I'm like, I just can't justify it
Yeah.
as much as I would like it, but
All right, man.
cool.
I think we're done today
Let's do it.
for this episode. Go check us out in the Discord. It's been kind of quiet over there lately. So you could start the conversation.
Start the conversation. Start it. Start it right now.
Follow us on Instagram.
Start it.
That's where we probably have the most engagement,
Yeah.
is from there.
Yes.
And then there's Facebook. And then I'm still mixing people. I'm in my
Mixing era?
mixing era. Yes. Taylor Swift mixing era.
Yes.
All right, we'll see you next week, guys.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
On episode 150.
Yo, milestone.
We're not doing anything special for
I'm
it.
sorry.
Bye.